Hello, good morning, good morning. This is Manny Gonzales and I'm in St. Joseph's, Michigan by the beach, and I'm speaking of stress today. And if you're stressed out, look at that beautiful beach, the lighthouse, the shades of the blue. Just a wonderful, wonderful day to be outdoors. It's a little bit windy, a little bit cool. However, it really is very relaxing because there's not many people here. This is nature, and this is probably as good as it gets. Wonderful, wonderful to have you with me. Again, I'm Manny Gonzales. I'm speaking of stress, and today I was thinking about something. I spoke with someone that was having a really huge problem with somebody that continuously bothered them, a family member, and they just harassed them to no end. And they got so tired of that they told the person, hey, leave me alone, cut it out, I don't want to hear it. And then the person hung up, and the one that was telling me this says, I felt terrible because I told that guy off, and he's a family member, and I love him, but he's got a huge alcohol problem. He's a pest. He's always drunk. He's always making demands, and he does nothing for himself or to contribute to the family. So she felt terrible. All of us have family members that have different issues and situations, and you love them because they're your blood, they're your family. However, there comes a point sometimes when you got to put a stop to it and say no more, no más, nada más, no, no, no. However, she felt terrible, and she started thinking, what if something happens? What if I made him feel worse? And she was just feeling terrible. But then a few days later, this relative who was the alcoholic that was a real pest called and apologized. And he said, I'm so sorry. You know I have a drinking problem. I love you, your family, and I shouldn't have done that. But I'm so out of control at times, and I couldn't help myself. That's not an excuse, but I apologized. And you know what? She felt so much better after that. She says he apologized, and the guilt I had over telling him off was gone. So that it made everything better. No matter how rotten, how crummy, how useless this person was, and again, being a family member and she loved him so, it made her feel so good to know that, oh my God, he forgave me, I forgive him, it's over for right now. But the neat thing is, because she stood her ground and told him off, that person learned a lesson. So he stopped his shenanigans. So sometimes, not always, sometimes you got to be very firm with people. Take a time out and say, whoa, I'm not putting up with more of this. Even though a lot of times, again, like she did, you feel guilty because you don't want to hurt people. You don't want to make them feel bad. But a lot of these people that are alcoholics, drug addicts, whatever, sociopaths, they don't realize that they can't control what they're doing. But you don't have to be a victim of it. You can take that step forward and say, whoa, no más, no more, stop. I'm not going to put up with it. And in this situation, it worked out well because he apologized, he learned something, and she's at peace. And in this life, we have so many situations like that. In fact, coming here on the expressway, as you may know, there's a lot of traffic. I'm not in a hurry, I'm retired. Hey, there's no reason to be in a hurry. I was doing the speed limit, and there's this truck on my tail, continuously, very, very close to me. And I don't like that. I get upset when people do things they shouldn't do. So I was thinking, I'm going to slam on my brakes. I'm going to go aside and try to run him off the road. You think all these crazy things. However, I was pretty cool. I just kept going, pretending I didn't see him. And then he finally passed me up, and he honked his horn really loud. And people around wondered what was going on. And I just kept my merry way. He passed me up, he was gone. And guess what? I was okay. It didn't bother me. And I said, hey, that's okay. let it go, let it be. He's just in a hurry. I'm not. So it avoided problems. But you know what? Many confrontations we have in life, we contribute to them by being so quick-tempered, being so impatient, and being so unreasonable. My wife is very diplomatic. She'll think things out. She'll stop and say, whoa, think about it. I'm the opposite. I blow up in an instant. However, I think I'm getting better. And the point is, we can all do better in life when we're confronted with situations that are frustrating, that are anger-provoking, that are really unfair, and life isn't fair anyway. So that what do? Very, very important to keep in mind that forgiveness can be done. Forgiveness will help. Forgiveness goes a long way. It calms the situation. So please keep in mind, whatever you're going through right now, whether you're at fault or somebody else is at fault, doesn't really matter. The main thing is, do you want to have a tranquil, peaceful, stable life? And to do that, you've got to think about what you're doing. Don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to anger. The Bible says a quick anger, guess what? Elevates the situation. If you're quick to be angry, it doesn't minimize it, it makes it explode. And you see all these things on the news and elsewhere where people are doing horrible things in terms of violence to each other because they're so angry, they're so upset. There's many, many upset people in this world, as you know. You may be one of them. I've been one of them. And what I learned is, as I try every day to make it a new day, whatever happened yesterday, let it go. You know my book, Burn Your Bridges, Don't Look Back. Stop living in the miserable past. And it also helps with my 3 keys to survive that mental meltdown, so you won't blow up, have a crisis, and end up who knows where. Jail, hospital, even worse. As you think about my 3 keys, again, put God first. Say, Lord, help me be forgiving. Remember the Lord's Prayer. Forgive others as I forgive myself and as you forgive me. That's basically it. I have to forgive myself because I'm not perfect. Then I can forgive you. And guess what? The good Lord's going to forgive me. Wonderful. So put Him first and remember forgiveness. 2, you got to laugh. Everywhere I go, as you probably know, I joke, I laugh. Sometimes inappropriately. Oh my God, gets me in trouble with my wife. But hey, enjoy life. And number 3, be thankful. I'm so thankful for this beautiful, wonderful weather. Spring is almost here. Look at that blue, beautiful, beautiful blue sky along with the beach. I'm at peace. I'm retired. My bills are paid right now. And I've got a good wife and good family. And we all have problems. I mean, if you wanted me to list my problems, it would be a long list because there's all kinds of things I'm exposed to or aware of. But one day at a time, letting the past go, burn your bridges, don't look back. Remember 3 keys that'll help you survive a mental meltdown. Put God first, laugh, be thankful, and those things will go a long way toward helping you forgive, let go, and have a better life, and enjoy your day. And you know what? The secret to success is, don't give up. Lots of people have a setback and they give up, they stop. Oh, what's the use? But you know, every day is a new day. Whatever happened yesterday, you cannot undo. So you can say, I'm gonna start again today. Regardless of how you felt, what you did, what you didn't do, what a shame, what a guilt, what a blame you are for whatever happened. Today's a good day. Today's a new day. So right now, I ask you, again, Manny Gonzales, speaking of stress, says, let it go. Today is a new day. Let things go. Don't give up. Continue the battle. Continue the fight. And you're going to be much better as a result. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm going to enjoy this speech. Adios, amigos.